welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel if you are new here. In today's video, we are trying out some brand new products from Sephora and Ulta. This video is for the girlies that like to spend a little bit more coin and for the bougie girlies, if I do say so myself. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So of course we are starting off with a clean face, and because today we are doing eyeshadow, which I am kind of excited about, it's all for y'all, okay? It was all for y'all, do you hear me? Because I could care less about eyeshadow these days. We ain't doing too much now, just a little something, little 1-2, nothing too crazy. So let's go ahead and start off with the brows first. For my brows, I'm using this pencil from Benefit, and this is their Precisely My Brow. This is in the number 5. Brows are done, so if you guys keep seeing me look to the left of me and maybe the right of you by the time I go back and edit this video, but I do have my mirror over here, so yeah. I have not did my brows first in so long, y'all. When you do your brows first, you know you about to do a nice little eyeshadow look. I'm actually about to get my brows microbladed a little later today, which I am so excited about because I won't even need brow pencils for real, which I love. For my concealer, I'm using this multi-use concealer from Too Faced. This is not my first time using this concealer, however, this is a new shade, and I do have the shade Pearl to use to prime and lay down a base for my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out on my eyelids. Now that my lids are primed, I know I look crazy, y'all. Normally I would not use this bright of a shade to prime my eyelids, but because I'm not really doing the whole carving out the brow thing anymore, I just strictly needed eyeshadow primer, and that's exactly what I use that concealer for. For my eyeshadow, we are going in with the Better Than Chocolate palette from Too Faced, and let's see what it plays. Believe it or not, y'all, this is actually my first eyeshadow palette from Too Faced. So no, it's not, I lied. I do have a little mini palette that I got from the cosmetic company store like 2 summers ago, so yeah, omit that. Let's take the little plastic off the mirror. Where the OG babes that remember when I used to do the whole one eyeshadow makeup look thing? Where y'all at? Comment down below and let me know. That's been a while, but if you know, you know. We're going right in with the shade Cake My Day, which is this beautiful brown shade, and I'm going to use this as a transition. And because that concealer was so light, I am going to go ahead in and go with the shade Nice Buns, and I'm going to put that right above the shade that we just used. And now I'm just taking the shade Brownie Points, and I'm going to blend this out into my outer corner. Notice how I've done pretty much my whole eyeshadow look with one brush, and this brush is the Morphe M433 brush. We don't need 40 brushes. No ma'am. The last shade I'm going in with is the shade Bite Me, which is like this pretty brown, nude, mauve kind of shade. And I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. And girl, yes, this palette actually does smell like chocolate. We pretty much just went for a mauve nude, all matte brown eyeshadow look. And from the looks of this blend, honey, I still got it, okay? Because at first I was a little nervous. I have not done eyeshadow in so long. But I'm saying that like I don't do eyeshadow when I do freelance makeup, but on myself at least, I was a little scared. Let's do a quick little intermission on the eyes and move on to the face. So for my primer, I'm going to be using this one from MAC. This is their Studio Fix 12-Hour Shine Control Primer, and I'm excited to try this one, girl. I'm only taking a little, and I'm going to apply it where I get oily. For my foundation, I'm using this one from Fenty, and no, this is not new to me. I have used the Fenty foundation before, and this is a soft matte, so it's not the lit one. I think it's called Soft Lit or something like that. This is just the original soft matte, and then I have the shade 425. Now this is actually a new shade from the Fenty line. I've tried shades 420. I also own shade 400, and 400 is a good match, but it's a little bit warm and also just a tad bit light for me right now because I do have a little bit of a tan. I feel like this one is going to be a really good summer shade for me, so let's put her on. And usually I'm not a fan of makeup products or skincare having a fragrance to them, but I don't know why, but this foundation always smells so good to me. Like every time I use it, it smells so good. And not gonna lie, this one also looks a little bit warm, but I will say, like, once the foundation oxidizes, it looks a lot better. For concealer, I'm going in with another concealer from Too Faced, and this one is in the shade Butterscotch. And I'm also probably going to take a little bit, like not even as much as I use on my eyelids, to brighten underneath the eye. We're going to see. Oh, that is so pretty. Let me finally pull out my Too Faced concealer again because I have not used this in a long time, girl. I actually do love the shade Pearl. It gave me that brightening and that bright under eye exactly how I wanted it to be. And for my setting powder, I'm going to be using this one from Fenty, and this one is in the shade Banana. This is just going to help brighten up that under eye even more. For my setting powder, I'm going to be using this one from Fenty, and this one is in the shade Banana. This is just going to help brighten up that under eye even more. Y'all know I am not afraid of powders, but I do have to kind of go easy, especially because I already use a super brightening concealer. I don't know what everybody else is doing, baby, but I do know I still use a beauty sponge. I don't know. I mean, I have the whole powder puff and I like that for this area. If you know, you know. You've been watching, you know. But like underneath my eyes, I just like a sponge. I don't damp it. I don't do anything special. These sponges from e.l.f. are already nice, soft, and squishy. So I don't need to do anything extra but use it. And I'm not gonna lie, as much as I love drugstore makeup, y'all, like I love high-end makeup too. Like you definitely can see the difference. Like you can see the difference when it comes to certain products. Not all, but certain products. So far, I'm in love with every product that I put on my face today, y'all. Can't lie. I don't even have a favorite. And today I'm actually doing my makeup my way. Like I'm not doing anything trendy. I'm sticking to my roots, what I like and what I know. So now that we're ready for, what are we ready for? Powder. Powder is next. So let's get this face set. For my powder, I'm also using another Fenty powder, and this one's in the shade Hazelnut. This one is my skin tone, and I'm gonna use this all over my face. I've never tried this product that way, but there's a first time for everything. Let's get into it. Yeah, loose powder can be so messy, so I am taking a more dense brush, and I'm just going to take a little at a time and use this to set my entire face. Women have to start using loose powder more often, but y'all know I be rushing, so this stuff will literally be everywhere and all over my clothes. But this is really, really pretty. Like when I tell y'all my skin looks so good. And for my bronzer, I'm going in with this Makeup by Mario bronzer. And I've heard so many good things about this one, and this one's in the shade Deep. Oh, that's pretty. And it does not look like the Fenty bronzer from the packaging. Like it looks a little bit more like neutral undertone. Doesn't look as warm, but on my face it's actually pretty warm. And I do like that this bronzer, like it's not, there's no kick up, there's no kickback, it's not powder everywhere. Like I literally am tapping my brush into this bronzer and it's not falling all over the place. Fall out, that's the word I was looking for. I'm just going to take whatever's left on my brush and blend it out on my jawline. That bronzer is so pretty, and it's definitely matte, girl. Let's go ahead and try out this Cloud Crush Blurring Blush from Too Faced. And I have the shade Tequila Sunset, which is a diffused matte shade. And this packaging is so cute, but girl, this bronzer is a little hard to open, okay? Even when I first got it, because I wanted to see how it looked, my baby had to open this for me, y'all. I love that this formula is buildable, so for my beginner girlies, This is going to be perfect because it definitely is packed with pigment, but you do have to build it up. Like, it's just not going to be one swipe and then your whole face is ruined, which is a good thing. And I love that this formula is buildable. So for my beginner girlies, this is going to be perfect because it definitely is packed with pigment, but you do have to build it up. Like, it's just not going to be one swipe and then your whole face is ruined, which is a good thing. The face is almost finished. We pretty much just have lips to go and contour this nose, which I can't find my brush and I don't know where she is. So let me pop on my lashes real quick and then we'll move on to the lip and the nose. Lashes are on, and I don't know why I chose these dramatic lashes, but I did wear them this past weekend while going out in Atlanta, and I had a good time and I actually enjoyed these lashes. Sometimes I feel like certain lashes make my eyes look weird. I love the thickness of these and the style. I'm gonna try to find some that are a little bit shorter though, and once I find some shorter ones, I'm gonna put y'all on too. And I'm actually on a hunt for a thicker lash that looks just like this, but maybe just a tad bit shorter. I think these may be like 15 mm, but I'm looking for maybe 14 or even 13 mm. And of course, for my nose contour, I'm gonna be taking this one from L'Oreal, and this one is just their Infallible. This is literally the only thing that I prefer to use for my nose contour. Love the undertone, love the shade. It's not too light and it's not too dark. For my lips, I'm going to be using this One Size lip liner in the shade Coin Collector. Because if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to do just that, okay? This a full-size lip liner? I'm like, damn, did I sharpen this? Why is it so short? Y'all, I'm going to have to go look at other people's unboxing this or something, because why is mine so little? Is it supposed to be like this? Let me find out. I kind of do appreciate it a little bit if it actually is supposed to look like this, because sometimes when I'm carrying my smaller bags, I do need a smaller pencil. And I love the fact that this is a pencil and it's not an automatic lip liner. Ooh, I love how dark this is. And since my eyes are like this pretty mauvey kind of pink brown shade, I think I'm going to use this MAC lipstick in the shade Pink Peppermint. And this is their new Lip Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick. The packaging is cute. It's nice and matte. Oh, this is a pretty pink, girl. And then to top that off, because y'all know I'm a lip gloss girl, I am going to be using the Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Cotton Candy. Y'all know we used Guava last time and Guava was so pretty. I could not wait to use Cotton Candy, so I'm excited, girl. Like, I finally get to use her now. Next time I'm going to use her by herself, and then I'm going to let y'all know how I like it by itself, which I'm sure I'm going to love. But this time we're going to we doing a little trio. Liner, lipstick, lip gloss. Oh, this is pretty. It goes perfect with this lip liner. She is so glossy, and I love that for me. Yeah. So now I'm just going to put some mascara on my top and bottom lashes to help the lash band to better blend with my natural lashes, and to give me a little bit of something on my waterline since I am wearing eyeshadow. And I'm just using the Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm just going to take some of that mascara to do my mole with too. And because I do want to clean up my bronzer, I am going to take a little bit of the Fenty Beauty powder, and I'm going to do my little thing, okay? And this is the powder in hazelnut. So this is the one that matches my skin tone. And if you're worried about this step and messing up your makeup, girl, just use a shade that is closer to your skin tone, so you don't even have to get your panties in a bunch. Why are you chasing your tail? Is you cool? And I'm just using that same brush, and I'm going to blend that out and see how it gives that contoured, like very nice and sharp look without like doing too much, because if you know, you know. Girl, this is the finished look. Not y'all getting a little eyeshadow. Okay, bear with me, honey. We slowly but surely. That is pretty much it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to smash that subscribe button on your way out and like this video if you enjoyed it. Turn on those post notifications so you'll be notified each time that I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.